It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Playoff game 1 now, history. Time for game 2 of this series here on 2K Sports. We're in the first round. Shaquille O'Neal is here, so is Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson. And coming right up, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Pistons in Detroit. Looking at the Pistons, they were very effective in asserting their will in game 1, which turned into a blowout. And they seem to have a mental edge going into game 2. And after winning game 1, they've got another chance tonight on their home floor to maintain that home court advantage. Kenny, what does their mentality have to be tonight?
Well, they can't get overconfident. They can't have that feeling that I have right now. I just feel that I know what's going to happen. I'm a little overconfident.
You're overconfident? Yeah. Overconfident about what?
Because they're higher speed. They've got to protect their home court advantage. So I kind of know what's going to happen in this game. I'm a little overconfident.
You know, they need to take the approach like they haven't done anything yet. You know, the series doesn't really start until a team wins on the road. So they'll be fine, but they have to have the right approach.
Are you feeling overconfident tonight as we sit here?
Always.
About what? Overconfident about what?
Oh, my gosh. Another song.
Kevin Harlan, take it away.
Rolls on, game 2, just about ready to tip off. Playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. We'll see Milwaukee taking on the Detroit Pistons. Taking a look at Detroit, a successful outing in game 1 has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take game 2 on their home court.
History tells us when you can win the first 2 games of a series, it's not 100% certain, but you give yourself a pretty decisive edge in the series.
Yeah, they'll take control with the win here, no doubt about that. So if you're the road team, it's even more critical to get this first one to survive in the series. Lose 2 in a row, and they'll go home with their backs clearly against the wall.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've got Michael Carter-Williams. Thompson is out there with Burke. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Nixon in at the 2. Now here's Carter-Williams. Thompson off target there with the little leaner.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Green with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Green dishes to Green. No good. The Bucks go the other way with it. They're looking to bounce back after the bitter loss on Saturday.
Yeah, I had the chills watching that. It really was a nightmare defensively for them when you go into that building and get punished by some very hot shooting.
They didn't challenge the shooters. They didn't defend the shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started ramping up and cranking up, it was over.
They recover it. Got a piece of it and stolen by Drummond. To the middle. And Green slams it in.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Good. The Pistons have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Green passes to Drummond. It's stolen by Carter-Williams. 4-on-3 break. It's deflected. Gibson with the steal. To the paint. A finish. And Green slams it in.
Yeah, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Nixon, guarded by Green. Here's Nixon. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control is essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Here's Carter-Williams. Following the basket by Freak. Powered down with both hands.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
The Pistons leading. Jackson kicks to Green. And now Carter-Williams pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And you can see the importance of that steal. I mean, really a 4-point turnaround with the conversion. conversion at the other end right there.
Yeah, the importance of the defense there. Instead of giving up the bucket and having that 5-point deficit, all of a sudden, we got a tie ball game.
Now here's Green. Back to Green. Shot clock at 5. Trying his luck deep. They get the rebound. It's stolen by Carter Williams. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Stolen by Jackson. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Green with the block. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. A different look here for Detroit. Johnson comes in for Josh Gibson. And it's Johnson in for Green.
Bucks ball. Substitution. Bucks ball.
While we can, let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to see the NBA's best shooters from the foul line. Freak number 1.
Make some noise, Detroit.
Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for Jackson. Detroit on D. Parker left side. Carter Williams dishes to Parker. There's a good screen. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Al-Farouq Aminu. He's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Here's Parker, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bucks.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Pistons trail by 3. Jennings passes to Green. Johnson kicks to Johnson. It's blocked. Now the Bucks moving it up. Green with the block. Will it go? And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
First personal foul, teams first.
The Pistons shooting their first free throw of the game right now. And that one falls for Johnson. The Bucks have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Poked away. Bradley with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. Here's Aminu. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here. Johnson dishes to Green. And that misses. That would have put him up.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And taken away by Johnson. Jennings passes to Green. It's back to Jennings. Good on the three-point shot. Jennings has got his first 3 points of the game. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And the other thing they've done well is they've run the shooters off their sweet spots. They've really closed out well and forced them to put the basketball on the floor.
Now here's Green. Jabari Parker unable to get his last shot to go. Green with the ball. Al-Farouq Aminu covering. They grab their own miss. And it's Drummond missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Aminu with the bucket.
That'll be a Pistons timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, go Detroit Pistons dancers. There you go, fans.
1:27 left to play here in the first. Johnson in the corner. Johnson outside. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Drummond. Jams it in off the great move.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Stan Van Gundy said to the team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Green. Coach's words lead us to believe they're going to be asking a lot of him today in terms of offense, and I'm sure he's only too happy to oblige. So still in the opening quarter, and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris. Here's Green. Al Farouk Camino picking up that last basket. And it's Drummond missing.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Now, here's Bradley. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. 5 on the clock. They set the screen. The offensive rebound.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Johnson gets to Green. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
And the double clutch layup in that situation, that's just him playing to the crowd, guys.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot, gentlemen.
Free throw good, Green. Here's Carter Williams. From downtown, the shot is off. And so the first quarter is in the books. Pistons ahead, up 4. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
I gotta hold down the city. Gotta let you know where I come from.
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Just almost an intimidating factor when you're able to go out and consistently come up with the block shots like they have defensively.
Well, what happens is shooters begin to start looking for the shot blockers, and it does intimidate them.
Bucks trail by 4. Green in at shooting guard. Andre Drummond is out there with Taj Gibson. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And it's Green in at the small forward. They're the group Detroit will start the second with.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Milwaukee shooting their second and third free throws tonight. First free throw is good. And the Bucks making a change here. Thompson's checked in. That one is no good. Detroit leading by 3. Now here's Green. The pass to Gibson. Back to Green. Shoots from 14, and it's Gibson. That time on the assist from Green. Green's got 3 assists tonight. Nixon, guarded by Green. Here's Nixon. The good-looking shot from the wing. 8 points for him.
Wow, you don't see him make plays like that very often. That's a nice move there for the basket.
Here's Green. That's good.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Now, Antetokounmpo. Nixon, covered by Green. Green with the block. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
What a game we've seen here for Green. He has 11 points, and he's rejected more than his share of shots today.
An interior defense at its best, fellas. That's what we've seen out of him today.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And the Pistons making a change here. Stauskas is checked in. And both free throws good for Green.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
They get a hand on it. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. Bucks trail by 7. Shot clock at 6. Nixon, the pass to Thompson. Thompson is double. Here's Nixon. The rebound by Jeff Green.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
They double him with Green. On the wing, Thompson. Passes it to Nixon. Bradley dishes to Thompson. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Thompson's got his first basket.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bucks just played phenomenal. He ended up with 38 points, and he played the usual role of running the team's offense and came away with a bunch of assists. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hit spot, no doubt about it.
And so it's Milwaukee now. Jeff Green missing his last shot. Here's Nixon. Can't get it to go. And it's Detroit the other way.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Bucks trail by 5. Tipped away. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. Amir Johnson's checked in for Detroit. Parker's checked in for Milwaukee. Michael Carter-Williams comes in for Bradley. Here's Johnson. The dish to Green. To the paint. Here's Steincolin with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
As they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
And by Green. And the Pistons lead by 9.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
Nothing easy on the inside.
Shot is off.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
The 11-footer connects. The jumper drops. And it's an 11-point Piston lead.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Well, we've got a chance. Let's now take a look at the regular season's slickest passing teams. The Pistons second.
You know, sometimes it's tough to give up the ball to a teammate, but the good teams do it. They don't settle for just a good shot. They're looking for the best shot. And these guys have been unselfish all season long.
So for the Pistons, Andre Drummond's checked in for Green. Johnson comes in for Stauskas. And it's Jennings in for Reggie Jackson. Now here's Carter Williams. Pass to Nixon. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. No good on the layup.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Playing smart offensively in the first half, no doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
Here's Carter Williams. The pass to Nixon. Shot to stop the run.
Pistons foul. Freak. That's his first personal foul.
The Bucks have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Adams, he's checked in for Green. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
You know, even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
We always like it when you're aggressive and not settling.
And he gets the bucket.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. 6 to shoot. Here's Nixon. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
The Pistons shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. That's off as well, so he misses both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And, Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Now here's Jennings. Adams outside. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Bucks. There's a minute left to play here in the half. Parker sets the screen for Carter Williams. Over to the left wing. Aminu. The three-pointer, no good. And here are the Pistons now. They're on a 17-7 run. A shot by Johnson, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Really left alone that time.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Detroit leading by 11. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. 13 feet away. Jennings with the bucket. Jennings has got 5 now.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
The feed now to Carter Williams. Beyond the arc. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we've reached halftime in this one. Pistons lead by 13. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, Tristan, what do you take away from how this game has played out, and what will be the strategy moving into the third quarter?
We got to get multiple stops. You know, our coach keeps track on the back of the bench of, you know, consecutive stops. So coming out the second half, we got to get multiple stops, multiple efforts, and then, you know, on offense, got to execute.
Sounds like a terrific plan, Tristan. Thank you for the time. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half in the third quarter.
All right, we got a few things to cover before the second half. This isn't a game I'm going to let slip away from us. We need this one. We've been able to force a lot of turnovers, and we've crashed in on them. That's been terrific. Keep doing just what you have been. As soon as we get our hands on the ball, push it, and let's catch them on their heels. Something I have liked is our movement off the ball and all the good looks it's created for us. Keep finding those open shots on the floor. Okay, one more thing. A smooth flow to the second half is just what we're looking for. Let's keep things moving, but not at some kind of breakneck pace. We've got a very clear job to do, and only one half to do it. This is playoff basketball. I want everything you got.
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round one playoff matchup. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And, you know, when the game is as important as this one, you expect to get a big performance from him. In that first half, he delivered.
And, Greg, here in the second, the stakes are raised even higher. So he's going to have to continue to give them someone to lean on.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. We've got Burt. Antetokounmpo is out there with Tristan Thompson. Then it's Carter Williams. And it's Nixon in at the 2 spot. The Bucks have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts. Good on both. Pistons leading by 11.